what do we have here? A curious little fellow, are we? Interested in my little book, I see. Yes, it's a little passion project of mine. It's a chronicle of the life of the Queen of the Underworld, and then her successor, the Demonlord. That didn't seem to draw out any kind of a reaction. You do know who I'm referring to, right? My lord, you don't. I cannot allow this. Sit down. I shall explain everything. But first tell me, are you familiar with the biblical or the true retelling of the origin of everything? Um, I'll go over the beginning just in case. It all began with an explosion of massive proportion, which was then forged into three worlds. First was the overworld, then the underworld, and then the world. To help govern these planes of existence, God employed his children, the Celestials, otherwise referred to as the Archangels. The plane of existence we currently reside in is considered a melting pot, a mixture of all of God's ideas. Who mixed them together? I'm not quite sure. The overworld, otherwise known as heaven, is where God and his children reside in, along with the angels. Do not confuse the angels with the archangels. Both of them hate that. They are completely different, only sharing a visual aesthetic. You see, angels are created when a soul absorbed into heaven and left to cook in a paradise fantasy until the soul is wiped clean of its old identity, allowing it to take form out of holy magic. A little tip on how to tell apart angels from archangels. Archangels are extreme nudists. They wear no clothes, only wrapping their wings around their bodies. Angels wear clothes. It's that easy. Now, moving on to the underworld, my home, hell. In truth, only the environment is the real difference between heaven and hell. There is also the method of how demons are born. Souls absorbed into hell do not experience a fantasy, instead a nightmare that will torture them for many years until their soul is wiped clean, or, I guess, corrupted in this case. Depends on how you view it. Demons like myself are born with the desire to commit sin, though over several hundred years as our intelligence grows, we overcome this. And as you might expect, angels are the opposite. Starting out, somewhat good, matter perspective, but as they grow older, they become more corrupt, willing to talk to me, for example. Now, with that basic information, you should be able to follow along as I tell you more about the great demon queen Lucifer. A daughter of God, she did what almost no one else dared to. Rebel against his tyranny. And she almost won. However, almost is still almost. Her failure cost her greatly. As punishment for rebelling, God made her become something she despised. A figure of authority. Hell was a never-ending war zone until Lucifer arrived. With her might, she fought the 7 deadly sins, the strongest demons in hell, and won, making them bow and swear their allegiance to her. With her charm alone, she took the landscape of hell and bent it to her will. With her wits, she forged many rules that changed hell forever. For example, no pestering the queen for a few years. Or who could forget? If you have any problems, go fuck with the mortals. I can't be bothered to deal with you all. Get a life, you shithead morons. Wait, are you carving everything I say into my wall? What the fuck, or can at least abridge it?